Good morning from the Iraqi roads. Actually, we're in Kurdistan already again. I just crossed the border from Iraq to Kurdistan. It was really easy this time. The Iraqi people just had me wait for some time, but on the Kurdish side they didn't even want to see my visa. Well, I guess because I'm coming from Iraq, I have a German car, so I must have somehow went through Kurdistan to go to Iraq, so they don't have too much suspicion there. I'm really low on fuel right now, and the next fuel stop is in Duhok, the city we went to on the first day in Kurdistan, and it's still 26 kilometers, and my range displayed right now at 35. But I know my car is gonna go down to 0 before we reach the stop, but it's still gonna drive. I don't really get the range estimation in this car because it seems to be wrong. Whatever. I hope we'll make it there, and I don't wanna break down in the middle of nowhere here, and especially not in that heat. So I asked the guy at the border if there was fuel, and he said yes, Duhok is the next, but before there's no, and he said in case of emergency I should just call him and he will send help. So yes, and that's the next checkpoint actually. These are gonna be more frequent now. Last kilometers here in Kurdistan or in Iraq, and we are soon gonna cross the border back to Turkey. It's gonna be the same border we came here, the Ibrahim Khalil border, but first we'll cross the city of Zako. There you can actually see it. The first one, Ibrahim Khalil, is the border. And then we are back in Turkey, and we'll be heading to Diyarbakir today. And after that to Antalya, I guess. We'll have to see how it goes. We are just literally 5 seconds from the border crossing. These are like the last kilometers here in Kurdistan and Iraq. And now the weather is changing. There are some clouds, and I mean, especially if you look behind me in the mirror, there seems to be quite a big storm coming, which I hope for because it would really cool down. And now we're at the border already. You can see it right there. The little sign, Kurdistan flag. That's the border, and we'll see how smooth or not smooth the crossing will be. I guess it's gonna be a nightmare again, especially on the Turkish side, because the Turks always create some problems, especially if I'm coming from Iraq now. But we'll see how it goes. So right now we're on the Kurdish side of the border, and I just did my car customs check and paid the fee of just 2,000 dinar, which is not much, like €1 maybe, a bit more. And the guy at the counter actually spoke fluent German, which was quite surprising. So we made it to Turkey eventually. As you can see, it's already getting dark because I've been stuck at this fucking border for 8 hours, I guess. I haven't counted. 6 to 8 hours. the Kurdish side wasn't that bad. The bad side was the Turkish side, which was to be expected. For fuck's sake, I can't even talk anymore. Because the Turkish border guards are not really known for their will to work. Let's put it this way. Because they're very slow and they just don't want to work and they don't want to check your documents, and it's all not organized and so much trouble. You can see actually the border right there. And there's no organization. You have to run from this to this to that, and then you're missing this document and this document, and it doesn't make any sense. So they really have to improve on that. It's not just this border; it's like any border, at least any border I've experienced so far in Turkey, which is this bad. But yeah, I mean, not every country can be perfect in everything. So I guess that's okay. Well, yeah, we're heading to Diyarbakir, I guess it's called right now. It's gonna be 3 another hours. At least it's a bit colder now, so that's one positive aspect. But it's gonna be dark when we arrive there. Just arrived at the hotel here in Diyarbakir, and it's actually not bad. On booking it was indicated to be 35 euros, which would have been a bit much for Turkey. But when I came here, they only charged me 1,200 liras, which is 25 euros, so I paid even 10 euros less than indicated on booking. And it's quite nice. We have a little view from up here, and also you can see the car park down there. Yep. So that's it for today. I'm just finished for now. I'm really tired and I'm gonna go to sleep. It's like 1 a.m. right now. I've had some food also, and I'm just gonna head to bed right now, and it was just way too much for today. The whole border crossing thing and then driving through Turkey at night was a bit intense, but well, in the end it all worked out. And tomorrow will be well, either directly to Antalya, which would be like more than 1,000 kilometers, or maybe one stopover before that. I still have to decide on this one. I'm gonna decide tomorrow morning, I guess. So it's been a shorter video today because the GoPro is almost full of videos. I have no more space on the SD card, but it also wasn't that exciting today. But I guess tomorrow will be a bit more exciting, so looking forward to this one, and then we'll see you in Antalya hopefully.